Hi guys, do you have one of IKEA's Hovet mirrors and wondered how to hang that bad boy up on the wall? Let me show you how. Step 1, understanding your mounting hardware. This particular mirror is hung with keyhole hangers. And how those work is that there's a hole big enough for the head of a screw to fit through, and then the entire mirror drops down so that it's resting in the smaller part of the hole, and the head of the screw is holding it in place. That way, your mirror sits flush to the wall and the mounting hardware is invisible. This particular mirror can be hung horizontally or vertically. That's why there's a hole on each side of each corner. We're gonna hang this one vertically. Step 2, figuring out your screw placement. Whenever you're hanging something on 2 or more screws, it is crucial that you get exact spacing between the two and that the height of each screw is perfectly even. So while this is totally achievable by measuring, and IKEA even provides you with the measurements in the instructions, I find it way easier to use the painter's tape hack. Let me show you. Grab a piece of painter's tape that's long enough to span the distance between the 2 holes. And then you want to line it up with something level on the mirror. Maybe it's the top of the hole, but I think I'm going to use this part of the frame for reference. So now I can mark the exact placement of these holes. So on this particular mirror, the top of the hole falls about 1.25 inches or 32 millimeters below the top of the frame. So wherever we want the top of the mirror to be, we're gonna measure down that much, and that's where we're gonna line up the holes on our tape. Step 3, selecting your screw. The best type of screw to use in this case is a pan head. And that's because the underside of the screw head is flat. So that's gonna sit flat against the keyhole hanger and hold it securely in place. If you've got drywall over a wooden stud, that's great. You can go ahead and just use a common wood screw. I'd say maybe 1.75 inches is a great length to go through your drywall and deep into your wood. Since the dimensions of this mirror don't align with standard stud spacing, chances are 1 or more of your holes isn't gonna hit a stud. In that case, you can use plastic anchors. Just make sure to check the packaging to confirm that your anchors are rated to hold the weight of this mirror. So my anchors are designed to be used in both drywall and concrete. I've got a concrete wall here, so that's what I'm going to use. Step 4, drilling a pilot hole. So if you're going into drywall with a wooden stud, you just need a regular old drill bit that's a couple sizes smaller than the diameter of your screw. Anchors like these will usually have the appropriate size drill bit right in the package. But if not, the drill bit you're going to want is going to be just a little bit smaller than the anchor. Sometimes the package will tell you exactly which one to use. Whether you're using an anchor or drilling into the stud, make sure you drill into the top part of the mark you made. A hammer drill comes in handy for drilling into concrete, but if you don't have one, don't worry, be patient. A regular drill should get you there in the end. Step 5, adding the screw. You're going to need to drive the screw almost all the way to the wall, but you do need to leave it out a little bit, just enough to be able to fit behind the keyhole hanger. Before you start screwing, you can actually insert the head of the screw into the hole and then pull it tight against the keyhole hanger. Then just mark how much is showing. That way, when you go to drive the screw, you can just drive it in up to the mark you made. Step 6, hanging the mirror. Now it's the moment of truth. Grab a friend and make sure they understand the plan. You're gonna need to lift the mirror so the screw goes into the bigger hole and then gently lower the mirror down until it's resting on the screw. Nice. Guys, this looks incredible. And how good does it feel that we accomplished that ourselves? If you want to learn more about the kinds of things that you can do with just a few tools and a can-do spirit, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss any of our future How to Go Do videos. And if you want me to go in depth into some of the different fasteners and anchors you can use in different wall types, go ahead and let me know down below. I'll see you next time.